Hello guys, this is the Duda2 and I'm back with my second review of Go products. What I'll be reviewing today are different types of Go stones. I have gotten 3 sets from Yellow Mountain Imports. I'm a big fan of Yellow Mountain Imports, as you probably guessed from my last video. And also, I'm going to talk about an alternative starter set. First of all, as you could see, I got my 4 sets right here. I'll start with the alternative set, which I did not get from Yellow Mountain Imports. It was my first set of nice looking Go stones, and it's a good alternative for the person on a budget. And basically I got, they're called gem glass. What they are little glass stones that are single convex, round on one side, flat on the other, and you can get them at any craft store. You can get them in black and white. The white ones have a real beautiful, they're not quite white, they're more of a pearl, but they are beautiful. Got a nice weight to them. The problem is they're not exactly proper Go size, but you know, they look good and very good for a budget. I think you can get 100 of them for like $3 or $4 a pack of tans, and you could probably get 100 for maybe $5 or $6 at Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, Michaels, those type of craft stores. I've even seen a Walmart carry these. They're for crafts. A lot of times people put them in like a centerpiece at the bottom, you know, and they're gonna add their stuff like flowers, etc. But these are the first set I'll talk about. They're like I said, round on one side, flat on the other, and they make a decent sound. You know, they're a good starter set. The only problem is they're not quite proper size. A step up from that. Oh, and I also got these containers at Pack of Tans. You can get them Joann Fabrics, little cardboard shapes. They were like $1 each, and the stones were like a total of $10 for a nice set of starter stones. Second, from Yellow Mountain Imports, I got their biconvex antibacterial stones, white and black. They came in a pretty decent plastic set of containers, but I didn't think I'd be doing reviews, so I got rid of them. These are containers I got at a local store. It's called Wizard of Odds. It's kind of like a flea market. Bunch of different people sell stuff, while there's a gentleman selling you know, Asian pottery and, you know, statues, etc. And I saw these bowls. They were like $4 or $5 a piece, and there's still another set there. So anybody who lives in the Youngstown area, there's a Wizard of Odds. There's 2 stores now. Go in and grab them. They're a beautiful set for the price. These stones are the proper size. I believe they're 8.4. It's possible they're 9.2. It's one of whichever ones they're selling on the website. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're guaranteed never to break, chip. You know, I do have 1 or 2 pieces where the paint is coming off, so it's something to keep in mind. But they're almost the perfect stone, with the exception that they're not real stones, and they're a little lighter than my taste. But also, I believe they're selling for $14, $15. They're a heck of a buy. And if you got a lot of people playing and you need some stones, they're great for a Go club. Also have a nice sound, which we'll compare at the end of the video. Moving on, we have a single convex Yanzi set with Jujube bowls. I got this as a set. They're absolutely gorgeous. The stones and bowls came in a set. They came with a bag to hold them in. It's pretty decent quality. It's not bad. It looks like it's all, you know, stitched together pretty good. It's the canvas material. I won't spend a lot of time on it, but it's definitely, you know, who wants to carry your bowls in each hand when you go out? You know, I like to play at coffee shops. You know, you got a nice table, you got a nice bag. It's got studs at the bottom. I'm guessing you just pop them in like this. They came, so you can also carry them sideways. Little side note, I'm trying to be as detailed as possible with these reviews. The bowls came with these silk-like cloths, and I'm guessing for possibly polishing the bowls or the stones, or possibly to, you know, set it like this, and then during traveling, if the lid does pop off, this tends to keep them in. That's what I use them for. The stones themselves, I mean, Yanzi stones, I don't know how familiar you are with the type of stones. You have flat, round on one side, flat on the other. The stones are beautiful. They come packed really good. They come powdered. What you want to do is wash the powder off, and then get yourself some sewing oil and oil them. And if you want to scent them a little, add a couple drops of a natural, you know, non-alcoholic based natural oil, and mix them in there with your sewing oil, and you got a nice smell. My next set of stones, I found a sandalwood scent, and you know, got them smelling really good. But I've dropped them from 8 feet on tile, and not a chip, not a break. They're very durable. Yanzi is excellent stone standard. It's the highest standard. Chinese professionals use it. It's the highest standard ghost stones there are, with the exception of the, you know, really nice clamshell slate Japanese style. But this is a very affordable, high quality stone. The only beef, oh, you can see the colors. Beautiful orangish red. They go great with any Gobon, which is a Go board. My only issue with these particular lids is that they're very shallow. You know, a lot of people like the deep lids, I myself included. If you are liking the single convex stones, what's nice is because they're flat on the bottom, you could stack them, you know. And another advantage of the Yanzi stone, before I forget, is a lot of times when you're playing stones, you're going to, you know, you're playing next to each other, and so if you play with a round stone and you hit them, they tend to move a lot, like that. But these flat stones, they're very, very durable, sturdy. They don't move very much. So that's another something to take into consideration. Now we'll go to my babies here. These are, I just got them. I haven't even played with them with somebody yet. These are double convex Yanzi. They're 9.2 millimeter. They come in a set with this bamboo board, which I'll be talking about probably in my next review. These bamboo bowls, which are absolutely beautiful. The individual strips of bamboo are all pushed in and glued together. Claims to have a tensile strength higher than steel, which I believe it. They're very heavy. The stones themselves are, I would say, almost, not quite twice the weight, because, you know, they're bigger stones, but almost twice the weight of the single convex stones. As you can see, round on both sides, just like the plastic ghost stones, and I mean, they're just gorgeous, beautiful. Good feel, good sound, easy to grip. I have these oiled. They smell like sandalwood. They smell great. And as I said before, the biggest, you know, they wobble a little, and the big issue is if you don't have a good amount of control, you'll hit them and they'll bounce, and you find yourself, you know, fixing your stones while you're playing. You bounce them and chip them, and got to keep doing it. It's a very minor thing because the light hits them, you got your shadow. It's just beautiful. And a side note, I got this whole set, bamboo bowls, the stones, the bamboo board, and a fairly high quality bag with a bit of Velcro for, I want to say, $130, and this is the ultimate go set. I mean, it's beautiful. It's the whole set is very nicely done. It comes packed, like I said, powdered, and as you notice, the bowls are deep. You could drop a lot of stones in here. So if you're starting out like myself and your opponent's got a lot of your prisoners, you know, these stones aren't going anywhere. I'm going to compare some individual stones now, and then we'll call it a video. I really enjoy doing these Go videos, and my friends who saw it, they said, you know, I'm doing a good, thorough job. One of the problems is that a lot of times you get a lot of young kids doing these reviews. Some of them are very good, but a lot of them are just like, oh, it's so sweet, I got this, I got that, but they don't do a real thorough review. When I wanted to buy these products, I went online, typed in Yellow Mountain Imports, and there were no reviews. You know, a couple people talking about Yunzi stones, but no actual reviews of the products. And it's something I want to try to change. So let's give you a comparison of each of the stones. Let you hear the sound on the bamboo board. Also, if you have a suggestion for a video you would like me to do, a review, or if you have any products, you know, maybe you bought some marble or ceramic stones or glass stones, and you have a couple extra, and you want to send them my way, I'll find a way to get my, you know, email. Just send me an email. I'll send you my address, and you can send them to me, and I'll give you credit. You know, if you want me to put a link to a homepage or a website, or just tell you thank you, you know, let me know what you want, and we'll work something out. I'm enjoying these reviews, but I only have a couple more products worth of reviews, and then I'll have to find something else Go related to do. So let's give you a zoom in here. Check these stones out. Here are the double convex. We'll push them back here so you can see. Single convex. Move them like this. Gemstones. And the other one's right there. As you could see, you know, the gemstones, you can see that the white one's a little small. They're not very consistent as far as size. You can get some bigger ones, you can get some smaller ones, you can get, you know, you can see this white one's a bit bigger than this white one. If you flip them upside down, also very pretty. The design in the white gives you a bit of a clamshell appearance, which is something nice. You can see, like, it's so rounded it actually it'll keep spinning. Probably not something you want, but as far as you know, sound, it's got a nice sound. They're glass, so they got a bit of weight on them, but I mean, they do a lot of moving, You know, I notice the other stones aren't moving so much, and they're a bit smaller. You know. Putting those to the side, here's my double convex and single convex Yunzi. Here's the black. You could hear difference in the sound. One nice thing about the single convex is you could do a push and then click. A lot of people like to play like this. Gives you a nice sound, and you have control of where you put it. The single, you have to do the nice single finger snap. So one more time, a sound review. Double, single, double. And this is on a bamboo board. Nice resonance with the board, but it's not like a Kaya or anything fancy. The plastics, as you compare, they're supposed to be either 8.4 or 9.2, so they're supposed to be either the same or darn close, and they are. The plastic, you know, you're going to get a tingy sound as opposed to something with a little more sustenance. and they wobble a little more, probably because they they weigh quite a bit less. That's really the only difference. They look good. They're actually a little shinier, which would be more clamshell, slate-ish. You could see, when you compare with the single and the double, you could tell these ones are a bit shinier, and these ones are a bit sturdier. But these are polished. They look a lot better than they did when I first got them before I polished them. I'm going to end my review with, I didn't save my damaged single convex Yanzi, but I saved some damaged double, just to give you guys an idea of what a damaged stone would be. People talk about they got a certain amount of damaged ones. So let me show you, see if I can show you here. On the white, you see a very minor chip, and on the black, let's see if I can find it here, you have a little bit of discoloration. It's just a speck of white on the black. If you play, if you flip it over, you won't even see it. But you get about 190 of each. So you could afford to throw away the bad ones, and you could even probably afford to throw away over 180. The average Go game goes about 200 moves. For pros, maybe 250. Amateurs probably a little more, but you're almost, you are never going to use all of your Go stones in a real game. So you could afford to give away or throw away some of the bad ones. But I myself, I had a little bit of insight and kept some of these. You could see this white's not a powder or anything. It's a miscoloration. There's nothing I could do about it. So I just kept these to show you. I'm probably going to toss them after, or do experiments with dropping them, see how tough they are, something like that. But here's some examples of the damaged ones. I hope this was a helpful review. I threw in the gemstones, even though I know they're not legitimate Go stones, just to give you an idea. My next video, I'm going to be talking about this bamboo board and 2 different homemade boards I made. I started with the cheap board and the cheap stones, and then I made my own, and then I made a nice version of my own, and then saved up a little bit of money, got myself my fancy Chinese Gobon, and then I figured I wanted some fancy stones to go with my fancy Chinese Gobon. So I got the whole bamboo set. So now I have a travel board, a fancy Chinese board, my other boards I'll be talking about, and so I got some good stones and some good board, and a good board. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I hope this review helps somebody. I highly recommend everything from Yellow Mountain Imports that I bought is top quality. So feel free to comment, give me a thumbs up. Any questions, just let me know. Have a good day, guys. Until next time.